Hello, Stegosaurus here, and today we're going to start working on a Battle France from Battle Fever J. Printed really nice. The eye holes are better in this one than they were on my Battle Japan. I can actually see where they're at, so they're going to look better when we draw them out. So excited about that. Really happy with how this printed. The back's still printing. I'm sure I'm going to curse myself by saying that it's going to be fine, but we'll see. Yeah, excited about this. I don't think I've ever seen anyone make a helmet of this, so it should be interesting. I kind of get it. He's weird. It's a weird character. His clapping thing is the best. Is like top 5 things of Battle Fever. And hopefully, I have that video out one of these days. I have the script written for it. I know I've said it like 15 times, but just need to do it. But anyway, yep, it's pretty nice. This is a Uprising FX model. Not sure if it's a scan or if he modeled it. Didn't really say in the description. And I've emailed him several times. He never gets back to me. So I tried. To find out for you. Since a couple of people asked about the Battle Japan. But I don't know. Can only do with what I have. So we're going to drill out the holes for the eyes. Just drill bit, and then we'll get the spot putty on it, and we'll start painting it. So here we go. All right, that was super simple, much easier than Battle Fever was. But yeah, terrifying as usual. Didn't have a lot of blowout back here. We'll trim this up. Give it a little bit of sandpaper when we start sanding. But I'm gonna put some spot putty on this, and we'll get ready to sand. All right, Battle France. Full layer of putty on here. Brushed on. Looking pretty cool. Might have to fix in here. That's all that really sticks out to me right now. But of course, once we get it primed, we'll know for sure. So here we go. Looking awesome. I don't care. I know Battle Fever isn't like one of the favorites of people, and the helmets are kind of ugly. But there's a charming factor about him to me, and I love him. Or maybe it's just France's clapping. I don't know. But this hideous, beautiful thing, looking all right. All right, we'll get some primer on it next. So it looks good, but primer, wet primer especially, will make anything look good. Still see some layer lines and stuff, so we're definitely gonna do another coat of spot putty. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. It's looking really good though. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. This layered line under the chin here, we're gonna fix up. I think that's like the only major thing. I think one more coat of spot putty, and then primer will be good to go. All right, that's certainly Battle France. The front looks pretty good. There's like 1 or 2 spots. We might just hand sand down a tiny bit, and then we'll wet sand it, I think. We'll also drill out the eyes again, just to make sure they're crisp. Back, I'll take a better look once it's dry. It got a little less love than the front did so far, but it doesn't look bad either. Sometimes it's hard to tell when you want to move on or not, but I'll give it a once over once it dries, because wet primer makes anything look good. So, till then. All right, she's a spinning. We're gonna get the baby blue on the front here. I didn't have to mask where the silver was. I just kind of did, if that makes sense. I was working. I'm like, I don't need to do this. I'm gonna paint over it anyway. But you know, whatever. I'm actually kind of glad I did because all I have is this gloss protective enamel like baby blue, and I've had issues with painting over this before, so there's methods to my madness, I guess, by accident. So we'll get a coat on here, and then probably have to let it dry a week, and then maybe next week we can do the eyes and the mouth. I'm gonna wet sand the back and put a coat of blue on it today. That's the plan. Running out of time. The day gets later here, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. So I forgot to take a video of the silver. It's my bad. And I didn't show the yellow unmasking, but I don't know what happened with this helmet, but we just kind of got slop. I don't know. I really don't. Got a lot of stuff we're gonna have to touch up. This around the mouth, I think the pinstripe should hopefully pull it back together. I'm gonna have to go in and touch up some of this. I tried seeing how much the pinstripe was gonna cover up, and it's not enough. I get that little spot here. Also, on the pictures I can find, there's no black line around this, but I think on mine I'm going to do it just to tighten this up because it's kind of sloppy. I really don't know what happened. We got a little there on the black. We'll have to clean that up. Didn't get all the way to the blue on here. And I think this might be because it was colors and it's hard to, you know, mask to the right edge when I couldn't really tell what the edge was. We'll have to get the blue, clean that up. Yeah, it happens. I think it's going to be all right. Like, looking in the camera, it looks okay. So I think once we get everything, I finally got the back painted as well. So I think once we get everything going, this we can touch up with acrylic paint marker, the silver. This enamel silver is like almost the same color, so it blends really well. Just kind of disappointed in myself. I really don't know what was happening. Like, I did the eyes, and they were kind of, well, I unmasked the blue. It was kind of sloppy. I was like, oh, all right, we'll get it with the eyes. And I did the eyes, and we had that. I was like, oh, we'll get it with a yellow thing. What is that? I don't know what it is. And then I unmasked that. I was like, oh. I was like, well, the silver's just going to be terrible. We're going to have to touch it up anyway. So I was like, whatever. But that's where we're at. I'm a little disappointed, but we will clean her up, and we should be able to get her back to some sort of glory. I don't know. Got some mess in here. Not sure what to do, but I'm gonna let it sit and dry a little more. I just took the silver off. It probably sat here for like an hour. Try to get this thing looking at least acceptable to me. I had a little bit extra pinstripe tape, and once you kind of get it off the paper, it's hard to get it back on. And I did around here a little bit, and it certainly tidied it up. It still don't look that great, but we're gonna do the rest of that. I'm gonna do around the eyes, mouth, and probably gonna do around the blue. I know that's not how it is on the show, but we're gonna give it a shot. So that's the plan. Hopefully it pulls it together. Woo, body. That made it look so much better. There's still some spots up on the yellow part. I'm gonna be honest with you, I might just take black marker and make it a little thicker, and some spots like here and there. But other than that, that helped. That really helped. That crisped everything up. Looks okay. you know, I'm happy with it, as happy as I could be. I mean, obviously everything could have went better. Push that down. Everything could have went a little better for sure, but everything, you know, that happened, I think we cleaned her up pretty good. So I'm excited. We'll get it cleared next weekend. I need to verify that up here is a black square. I'll do that, and then I think we'll be good. Get a nice clear on it. So there we go. Feel a little better about it now, for sure. Okay, sorry about this wild angle. I didn't really have room anywhere else to do it, but I want to show you about heating these keys up and putting them in. We're going to do this for Battle France here. We'll put them in the back. As you can see, this has a curve. I'm sorry, this is so weird angle. This is straight, and we need to make this work. See? So, all we're going to do is heat this up. This fancy new heat gun here. It gets silly hot, but we just heat it up and then we'll push it in. I will try my best to show you the process, but it's rather simple. Okay, so I know that might have been a little hard to see, and I changed my mind where I wanted them after I did the first one, but here's the shape we got, and it fits right in here pretty well. So we'll glue these in with just some super glue. If these weren't painted, I'd probably tack them in. I think it's gonna be fine, just super glue, but we'll see. If they come loose, we'll tack them in, not a big deal, but I think it's gonna be a-okay. So we'll get these in, and then I think we're gonna move on to magnets and elastic, and we'll be done.
All right, Battle France finished, looking spiffy. I think it's a little dusty. It gets a little dusty sitting in my house for not that long. It's only been like a week. What's going on up here? I don't come in this room very often because there's no room. It's filled with helmets. Help! This was. I think we pulled it. We pulled it back together. As you saw, it got a little sloppy there. I was really unhappy with it. Sorry, it's so dusty. I really apologize. It wasn't this dusty for the spin around. I did that like a week and a half ago. For some reason, it doesn't line up right. I think that one key I put in kind of screwed it up. So that's kind of on me. That's my fault. I don't think it has anything to do with the model. I think it is something that I did. The pinstripe, I think, certainly hid the sloppiness and made it actually come together. Sorry, I forgot to do his crazy clap and wow, I had it on. I meant to do it. I did miss American snapping, but I forgot to do his clapping, which is the best part. If you watch Battle Fever, him clapping is chef's kiss. Delicious. But that's Battle France. Uh, he's a hairstylist, I think, right? Pretty sure. So, um, yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying these Battle Fever ones as much as I am making them. I know they're creepy, wild, but they're old and they're, look at this little special place here. If there's anything you want to see me make, please let me know. I'm running out of fan requests, and I'm kind of just doing my own thing. I already was doing my own thing, but now I don't have like any other buffer. No one's stopping me from just doing all Denziman or Goggle 5. You know, it's becoming an issue. So somebody intervene. What do you want to see? A ninja steel helmet or something? I don't know. Please throw something at me. But yeah, please follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok at Stickosaurus. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. It really helps me out. I super appreciate it. Oh, and Facebook. I have a page for my cosplay and props now as well. Just Stickosaurus cosplays and props. Check it out, like it. Really appreciate it. But yeah, if there's anything you want to talk about or questions, let me know. You can hit me up on any platform. I'm more than willing to talk and make friends. So, uh, yeah, thanks for watching and have a great day.